Okay, here's a video about angles in a triangle. What you have to remember is that the angles in a triangle, you add all three together, always total 180 degrees. You can get so many questions from this, it's just unbelievable. Let me give you some examples. That's the best way to look at this. Look at this. If you had a question that was asking what this angle was right here, well, if we know that the three angles total 180, I can just take 180 degrees and subtract the two we know. Okay, so if I take 180, and I subtract 65, subtract 57, I get 58. So this angle right here, 58 degrees. Same for this one. The three total 180, so 180 minus the two we know. I know that box means 90 degrees, minus 40. 180 minus 90 minus 40 is 50. So this angle right here, 50 degrees. Okay? Sometimes we're going to have to use old clues like linear pair and things like that to be able to figure out. If we were looking for this angle right here, we're going to have to follow several steps. The first thing I'm going to have to do is find this angle right here beside 137. Here's a linear pair. So I'll go 180 minus 137, and I get 43. So that means this angle right here is 43. Okay, now I know two of the three angles in this triangle. So I can go 180 minus 102 minus 43. And let's see, 180 minus 102 minus 43 is 35. So this angle right here is 35. So now to find the one right beside it, linear pair, I'm going to do 180 minus 35. And I get 145 degrees. And that's what this angle right here would be. So you're just following a bunch of steps. Watch as I walk through these steps. 45 and this angle right here are vertical angles, so they're the same. Alright, this is 45, this is 60. So now I'm going to go, okay, 180 minus 60 minus 45. And I get 75. Oh, wait a minute. I think I did that wrong. Let me see. 180 minus 60 minus 45. No, I did it right. 75. Don't know why I thought I missed that one, but I did. Alright, this is 75. Now what I have to recognize is that, see this straight line coming right here? It's 180 degrees. So if I add these three angles together, I get 180. So I go 180 minus 75 minus 68. Alright, so 180 minus 75 minus 68 equals 37. So this angle right here is 37. Now I know these two angles of this triangle. So once again, I'm going to go 180 minus 100 minus 37. These two angles can give me this one. So 180 minus 100 minus 37 equals 43. So this is 43. Got 43 when I subtract it here. And now the linear pair, I go 180 minus 43, and I get 137. So my final answer, this angle right here is 137. So it's pretty clear you're going to have to know how to do vertical angles and linear pair when you're working these kind of problems as well. How about if we have this and we're looking for x? Well, we just set it up like an algebra problem. I know this plus this plus this equals 180. So I can go 55 plus 54 plus x plus 74 equals 180. I know when I add these three together. Now if I add 55, 54, and 74 together, those like terms, I get 183 plus x equals 180. Okay? Now if I subtract 183, these cancel and I'm left with x equals negative 3. That would be my final answer. On this one, it's the same kind of problem. We have to recognize these are vertical angles, so they're equal. So I'd have 80 plus 60 plus x plus 51. Adding these three together, they total 180. All right, so 80 plus 60 plus 51 equals, if I combine 80, 60, and 51, I get 191 plus x equals 180. I subtract 191, I need the x by itself. X comes straight down. 180 minus 191 is negative 11. And that would be our final answer. Let me show you one more. What if it was asking to find the angle? Alright, this says find the measure of angle A. Well, we're going to follow the same steps. These are vertical, so this 4x plus 17 is here as well. And I know this plus this equals 180. So I'm going to go 4x plus 17 plus x plus 23 plus 80 equals 180. I'm going to combine my x's. I have 5x. I'm going to combine 17 plus 23 plus 80. 17 plus 23 plus 80. I get 120. That equals 180. I subtract 120. These cancel. I have 5x equals 60. I divide by 5, and I get x is equal to 12. Don't make the mistake of thinking you're finished here. You've done all the hard work, but now you got to come back in and plug this 12 in for the x, because it's asking how much this angle is. So I'd have 12 plus 23, and my final answer would be 25. So, excuse me, x plus 23, is 35. So angle A is 35 degrees. That's how you go and do that. Okay, so for extra credit, for 1, 2, and 3, tell me how much, let me get this out of the way, tell me how much the value of the question mark is. Okay, for 4, solve for x, and for 5, tell me how much angle A is right here. Show all your work. Turn this in to Mr. Riddle for extra credit.